guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Reviews. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. In today's video, we are going to talk about my 2016 Chevy Camaro SS. I will talk to you about everything I love and hate about this car. So, to just start with some numbers, the car is a 2016. It has a 6.2 liter V8 that puts down 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. My car is no longer bone stock, J&J Speed Shop, and it gave me like 10 extra horsepower, so which, I mean, is definitely noticeable when I put my foot down. And also I will give you guys an update on the Hellcat. So again, this is my 2016 Chevy Camaro SS. It came with a 6-speed manual transmission. It's base model, but not really base model. I still have magnetic ride control, which I'm thankful to the previous owner of the car for picking up that option, because he bought it brand new. And I would like to take this occasion to give a shout out to everybody that buys brand new cars and option it to death, because you guys are the real heroes. You guys pay for those cars, put all these options, take on a massive depreciation hit, and we, the second-hand buyers, come and buy these cars at their rightful value. So shout out to anybody that buys a car brand new and putting all those options and losing all this money in the first 2 years of ownership. So with now that taken out of the way, like I was saying, the car has magnetic ride control, 6-speed manual. It has a touch screen. It doesn't have navigation, but it does have Apple CarPlay, so I can still use my navigation and just project it to the screen of the car, which makes it basically a bargain for a performance car. It's you know, and I don't have the fancy things like lane departure warning and stuff like that, just because, I mean, a car like this, plus, and I will, if you're buying it brand new, I will recommend you to get that, because the car is so small, it's very difficult to see out of, and without that specific option, you might not be able to do much with this car, especially if you are not a very careful driver. I will advise you to get the lane departure warning and all those extra safety features. But me, I mean, I bought a car used, and all I went for was the engine. So now the first thing I love about the car is the ride, of course. Compared to my EcoBoost Mustang, I mean, this thing rides much better. My EcoBoost Mustang has the performance package, and so the ride is a little firm, and this car with the magnetic ride control is a beast. I mean, it rides very smoothly, and the handling is really amazing. That's what I really like about the car. So number one thing I love about the car is the ride. The second thing I love about this car is handling. The only other car that I owned that gave me this much confidence taking corner at high speed and stuff like that was my BMW 3 Series. And when this car first came out, I think Motor Trend had a head-to-head between this car and the BMW M4, and the Camaro smoked the M4. It was just better than the M4 at everything. So this is really like American engineering at its best. So number 3 is the active exhaust. So the way it works is you can adjust it with the settings. So if you put the car in touring mode or in snow and ice mode, the exhaust is basically very quiet, and if you stamp on it, it will sound terrible. So I don't recommend using that unless, you know, you're actually driving through the snow or you just want to be kind to your neighbors. When you put it in sport mode, the tone changes. Like, it will be a little more aggressive, but you know, it will still open and close. And when you put it in track mode, it will be open all the time. So when you floor it, you really hear the noise of the car. I like keeping it in sport mode just because when I drive around, I like, you know, I mean, when I'm doing like 6 miles per hour like I'm doing right now, it's quiet. But if I just put my foot down, it opens up and you get that growling noise of a V8. So that's why I'm not going with an aftermarket exhaust on this car, because this setup is perfect. So Number 4 thing I like about this Camaro is the rev match option. This thing is a beast. I really love the rev match option. It just makes everything easier. So right now I'm in 5th gear. The rev match is on. Basically you activate it by pulling the this paddle, which in any other car will be a paddle shifter to switch gears, but in here it's the rev to activate and turn off the paddle shifter. So when you tap it once, it will turn it on, and I'm doing 60 miles per hour. I'm on 5th gear, so I can just downshift without doing anything much, and you basically just match the rev. And it's very good when you race, especially if you're doing highway pulls or doing 40-50 rolls and stuff like that.
Finish him!
So the number 5 or 5th reason why I love this car, or the 5th reason why I love this car, is this 6.2 liter V8. So those are the 5 major reasons why I love my 2016 Camaro SS. So now let's move on to everything I dislike about this Camaro SS. So the first thing is not my fault or not the car's fault. Actually, it's my fault, more of my fault than the car fault. Is the interior, how cheap it is. I mean, you have plastic everywhere, literally everywhere. I mean, the only soft material are in the the armrest here and then here. Everything else is hard plastic, which is pretty terrible. I mean, if you get the 2SS version, yeah, you will get a lot more soft area or soft touching materials, but the 1SS basically makes you feel super cheap. Again, if I was going to buy this car brand new, I would have optioned it to that point, but I won't be buying anything brand new anytime soon. So yeah, that's the first reason. The second reason, and that's basically the major reason why people dismiss this car, is the visibility. I mean, I cannot even count how many times people have called me a moron or have cursed me out just because for not for cutting in line or switching lane without knowing that there is a car next to me. And I don't do that on purpose. It's just because I can't see that there is a car over there. And so visibility in this car is pretty terrible. And one solution I found, I sit very low, so I lower the seat all the way down. That way, I have much better visibility compared to if I try to sit high. But even with that, it's still not helping. The car visibility is still poor. So that's one of the major flaws of this car. And the third thing that I hate about this car, which is, okay, let me put it this way. The third thing that I used to hate about this car no longer exists, and that's the shifting from first to fourth. So this car is equipped with a device that will basically force you at lower speed to shift from first gear to fourth gear. So basically the way it works is when you're driving, you're not doing some aggressive driving or anything like that, and when you put the car in first gear and you're trying to put it in second gear, it will shift automatically to fourth, and that can be very annoying. So I watched a video from RP Production, and he said there is a device that you can buy and just plug it in and it will take that away. For some reason, I actually do no longer have that problem because the car was tuned. So the tune seemed to have fixed the issue, which actually don't even know why it's possible. But ever since I tuned the car, it no longer does that. It no longer shifts from first gear to fourth gear. Like literally will go first to second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Which again, I actually don't know if Jason, the one who tuned my car, did it on purpose or the tune just happened to fix it. I actually don't know. I will reach out to him and then ask. So, and those are the only three things that I hate about this car. I love everything else. Okay, so now that we're done with that part, let's talk about the update on the Hellcat. So, right now as we speak, I went to check out the Hellcat Saturday, and today is Monday. So on Saturday, we put the deal together, we submitted it to the bank. So the bank was closed on Saturday, the bank was closed on Sunday, and today is Memorial Day. It's a holiday, so the bank is closed as well. I will get an answer from the bank tomorrow, Tuesday. So I don't know when I will publish this video, probably today or most likely tomorrow. So right now the update is I'm waiting for the answer of the bank. So far I posted the video about, you know, if I should get the Hellcat or no since Saturday, and I got over 20 comments, and at least 18 don't want me to get the Hellcat. There are only 2 of you that want me to get the Hellcat. So this is, I mean, if this is a sign of what this car will do for me, like I will get more negativity than positivity, then I will probably not buy it. Hey, by the way, one more thing, guys. I'm still looking for more cars to features in my YouTube channel. So if you own a sports car, you know, whether it is a Scion FRS, a Subaru WRX, an STI, an Evo, a Mitsubishi Lancer, a Camaro, Mustang, Dodge, whatever it is. I mean, as long as it's a sports car or a muscle car, and you are a car guy and you love talking about your car and you love racing, let me know. You know, like reach out to me on Instagram, Elvis Auto Vlog. Reach out to me on Facebook, Elvis Auto Vlog, or leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll arrange a meetup. We will meet up, film and stuff like that.